What's up, family? Man, I'm back out here in this park, walking to the gym this morning. It's a nice, breezy day, you know what I mean? It's bright as crap out here, too. As soon as I get in the sun, you see what I'm talking about. Man, family, I want to have a heart-to-heart with you guys this morning. I was listening to some music, and I was talking to God, and it's like, man, what am I supposed to share with the people today? You know what I mean? It's something I always do. You know, what am I supposed to talk about today? You know, because, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about, you know, until I talk to him, you know what I mean? And get direction and guidance from him. And so I was sitting there listening to some music and just meditating, you know, and I feel like this is what we're supposed to talk about. Man, the toxicity runs deep. You know what I mean? The toxicity runs deep, you know, and so many times we don't even realize how toxic we are, you know. We don't realize how toxic we are, you know. And one of the things that God had to show me was that people are loud. One of the things that God showed me was that he said, Elijah, talk about how you got into meditation. And so back in 1994, I was a single parent, raising 2 kids, and I was in Guam, you know, Anderson Air Force Base. And I started scuba diving, and actually I became a certified rescue scuba diver through PADI. And on one of the trips I was going down scuba diving, it was real, you know, because you always got to have a buddy that you go scuba diving with. And so we always went out with a group of people, you know, just to have fun and act up, you know what I mean? And so the water was real choppy and it was cold out. But we'd already said we was going to go, you know what I mean? And so we're walking out to the water, and we got our gear and everything on, and the waves are just choppy and it's rough, you know what I mean? I mean, it's rough. And I could hear God saying, pay attention to the water. What? You know what I mean? I always make that stupid face, but yeah, that's what the things I do. And so I'm making a stupid face, like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And again, the voice, pay attention to the water. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's choppy, you know? But then I got scared. It's like, oh, dang. Is he going to tell me, is he trying to tell me I'm going to drown, I'm going to die? You know, one of us is going to drown, one of us is going to get swept out with the current. You know, what is he saying, you know? And that's not what he was saying. He was just saying, pay attention to the water. And so I got out in the water, went down about 15, 20 feet. And man, everything changed. Everything changed. And what I mean, man, on the top of the water, as I was walking in, the water was rough, real choppy. Waves are crashing all around. But as we got in the water, and the deeper we got, the more calm the water got. You know what I mean? The more peaceful, you know, the more serene everything became. You know, and started looking at all these fluorescent fish, and just everything's just swimming around and just living, you know what I mean? Nothing's tripping off of the current. You can't even feel the current down here, you know what I mean? You can feel the waves, you can sense the waves crashing, none of that stuff, right? And so I'm tripping, it's like, dang, that's crazy, you know? It's like, all right, God, what do you show me? And he was saying, this is how meditation is. This is how meditation is. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, the deeper you go, the more peaceful it gets. The deeper you go, the more beauty you see. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, snap. Okay, you know what I mean? And so I'm sitting there and I'm like tripping on that, right? And so I said, all right, what does that mean? After I got out the water and went home and just tripping on that, you know, that message that I got, you know? I'm like, all right, God, what were you telling me? What were you saying? And I'm gonna lean up against this fence for a minute. And so, actually, I'm gonna go over here to this tree. And so God was saying, Elijah, man, y'all have to learn to meditate. You know what I mean? You have to learn to get in alignment with me. Stay with me. He said, man, once you meditate, regardless of what's going on around you, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of how violent and crazy everything is going around you, man, if you learn to meditate, if you learn to come sit down and spend some quality time with me, man, you'll experience peace. You'll experience joy. You'll experience happiness. But you got to get outside of yourself. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, God, okay, I hear you. Excuse me, I'm trying to sit down for a minute. So I'm like, all right, God, that's cool. And he said, Elijah, look at your life. And I'm like, what do you mean, God? What do you mean? What are you talking about? He said, look at your life. He said, Elijah, you think you're okay? You think that you're okay? He said, Elijah, you don't realize how toxic you are. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Me and that word don't go hand in hand. You know what I mean? I'm not toxic, I'm just a fun-loving guy. I just want to enjoy life. You know what I mean? I'm not toxic at all. You got me fucked up. You know what I mean? And God had to show me, Elijah, you're toxic and you don't realize how toxic you are because you've lived this way your whole life. You don't know anything else. This is all you know. But once you start meditating, you start seeing life totally different. Once I started scuba diving, I started seeing the ocean totally different. So many of us, we see the ocean just from the surface level. We see the waves crashing on top. We see the boats above the water. We see the ducks on top of the water. We see all this other stuff, people playing on top of the water, surfing and all this other. But once you go scuba diving, and you go deep within the water, you see the water from a totally different perspective, from a totally different angle. You have a different connection with it. You know what I mean? And so with God, that's how you got to do with me. So many people go to church and that's all superficial. So many people, they get in religion and all this other stuff, and that's all superficial. Well, God was showing, man, you got to go deep with me. You got to have a relationship with me. And you can only do that through meditation. I'm like, okay, God, what are you trying to say? He said, Elijah, you don't realize how damaged you were. You don't realize how messed up you was. You've done a lot to change your life. And see, one of the things about me is that, man, I didn't want to be like my dad. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be like my dad at all. And so I was like, man, I didn't want to have kids. You know what I mean? I'm out here sweating. It's humid out here. And I got the sweater on. I didn't want to have kids. And I didn't want to have kids because I didn't want to be like my dad. You know what I mean? And what God was showing me is, Elijah, you made so many changes so that you didn't become like your dad. And you make conscious choices so that you can live your life different, so that your kids can experience life different, so that you can be more loving and compassionate and attentive and physically there, present with your kids. And I commend you on that. But you haven't dealt with your issues. You haven't dealt with your mom being murdered right in front of you at the age of 2. You haven't dealt with the fact that your father murdered your mom. You haven't dealt with the fact that you have abandonment issues. You haven't dealt with the fact that, man, you suffer from so much crazy shit. You know what I mean? Why? Because you have all these issues that you've never dealt with. And although you made all these changes to be different from your family, from your dad and all this other stuff, you haven't dealt with the issues. And so the toxicity runs deep. The problems, the issues run deep. They go back to your childhood. And until you deal with that, man, the problem is never going to go anywhere. Until you deal with that, you could change your life, the circumstances of your life all you want to. But until you deal with your issues, everything's going to come crumbling down. And there's so many people that become successful. What God was showing me, and I believe that, man, everything that happens for my benefit. Stay with me. And what I mean by that, I used to watch so many televangelists, you know what I mean? Get big, mega churches and all this stuff back in the 70s and 80s. And they get caught up in sexual escapades and all this other stuff. And everything they built comes crumbling down. You know what I mean? Stay with me. You see all these actors and sports people, man, they get these $1 million contracts and do all this great stuff that change their circumstances, change the fact that they're brought up and raised in the hood, and they change their address and all this other stuff, and they do stupid shit and lose it all. Why? Because they hadn't dealt with their issues. They made the changes to change their circumstances, change their living environment, but they didn't deal with their issues, the root cause of their problems in life. You know what I mean? And so what God was saying, man, you got to learn to go back to the root of the problem. You got to learn to connect with me and to understand how deep your issues go, because you never realize how deep your shit goes until you start meditating, until you start working on them. And one of the crazy things that, man, once I started meditating, once I started looking at my issues, it's like, fuck, man, I thought I fixed this. Fuck, I thought I got past this. Fuck, I thought I resolved this. Fuck, this shit is like never fucking ending. It goes deeper and deeper. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I ever gonna get to the bottom of this? Am I ever gonna get to the root of this? And yeah, you will. You just gotta put in the fucking work. And it's scary, and it's fucking just, it's a scary ass process. You know what I mean? It's scary because we've changed. We've done so much to change so much about our lives. We've done so much to get past our family. We've done so much to get over our family. We've done so much to get away from those crazy people and the toxic people that's hurt us so bad in life. We've done so much to get past the hurt, the rape, the molestation, the abandonment. We've done so much to change all of that shit, but we've never dealt with the issue. We never dealt with the issue. And so what God is saying, man, y'all got to deal with the issues. Y'all got to deal with the problems. And so often, man, we meet people in life and they're telling us how toxic we are, and we don't see how toxic we are because we've been that way our whole fucking life. It's normal to us, so we don't see it as toxic. We see other people. We see the Jerry Springers and the people on Jerry Springers and Maury Povich and all these other toxic ass fucking shows. We see these reality shows, and we see these people in entertainment, these reality stars and stuff. We see these people as fucking toxic. You know what I mean? We see the Jay-Z, not Jay-Z, but the, I can't even think of the dude's name now. Jeezy, whatever the fuck his name is. We see all these Kanye West. We see, and Kim Kardashian. We see all these other people as being fucking toxic and just negative and woo-doo-doo, not even understanding that we're toxic as fuck too. We don't realize how toxic we are because we're comparing ourselves to these other people who's on TV. We're comparing ourselves to these other people who has these mega platforms. And we're like, oh, I'm not like them. And woo-doo-doo. And it's a trip because when I worked in the prison, the guys, they used to love watching Cops. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Why y'all love watching this stupid shit? And they would always say, man, because it reminds us that, man, we're not that fucked up. It's a reminder to us that, man, although we're here in prison, there's other motherfuckers more fucked up than us. You know what I mean? And that's why they love watching the Jerry Springers and all that other bullshit, because it's a reminder to them that, hey, you know what? I'm not that fucked up, because there's other people way more fucked up than me. I didn't put my shit on TV. I didn't put my family on TV and whoop-doo-doo. And look what they doing to their family, what they doing to their mama, their daddy, their siblings, their wife, their kids, all this bullshit, right? And so they're comparing themselves to these other people, and they're thinking, okay, just because my shit ain't on blast like these people, because my shit ain't out public like these people, I'm not that fucked up. And that's what we do. We compare ourselves to other people and think, okay, well, I'm not as fucked up as these people, so I can't be that fucked up. I can't be that toxic. I can't be that bad. Yeah, you are, motherfucker. Yeah, you are. And the more you spend time with God, the more you'll see it. You don't want to spend time with God because you don't want to see the truth. And it's a trip because I say all the time, man, we have to become beacons of hope, beacons of love, beacons of compassion, and all this other stuff. But you can't be a beacon of hope and love and all this other stuff until you've spent time in the light. What I mean by that, man, it's not until the light is shined on you that you realize how fucked up you are. Now, I shared this before. One day, the lights went out, and I got up and I was getting ready for work in the dark because there was no electricity, right? Back in California, you know what I mean? And so I'm getting ready for work. There's no power. I'm getting dressed and all this other shit, right? I got on my socks, out on my shirt, and everything else. I go to the bathroom, you know, getting ready to brush my teeth, and all of a sudden, I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm not looking in the mirror, but I'm facing the mirror, and the lights come on, right? And I look in the mirror, and I just start laughing. Because in the dark, I dressed in the dark. And in the dark, man, okay, I'm okay. You know, I felt like I was okay. I felt like I looked okay, you know what I mean? But it wasn't until the lights came on that I realized how fucked up I was. You know what I mean? It wasn't until the lights came on that I realized what I really look like. And most of us don't want to look at the man or the woman in the mirror. You know what I mean? We want to look at everybody else, but we don't want to look at our own shit. And so, but when the light came on, I looked at myself in the mirror, all I could do was bust up laughing because I realized, damn, bro, you got dried up shit, tears and shit, whatever, running down your eyes right here, eye boogers in the corner, slobber coming down right here, your button of your shirts ain't even fucking lined right, you know what I mean? Your shit's all off, but you thought you was okay in the dark. You thought you were okay in the dark. You thought you were presentable in the dark, but it wasn't until the light came on so you saw how you really looked. Meditating is the light we need to compare ourselves to God. And what I mean compare ourselves to God, that's how we know, okay, man, this is how I really am. You know what I mean? This is what I really look like. This is the real me. These are my fucking real issues. You know what I mean? This is the shit that I've been running away from. This is shit. I put all this makeup on. I put all these muscles on. And I did put all these nice clothes and to cover up my fucking issues. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want people to be able to see my issues. I didn't want people to see my shit. You know what I mean? I didn't even want to look at my shit. But now that the light is on, now that I'm connected to God, I have no fucking choice but to see my shit. Because that's pure, and I see myself as impure. Because I see where I need to work on now. I see the flaws and the character defects now. I see my anger issues and my abandonment and my rejection and low self-esteem and hatred and bitterness and animosity. I see my racism. I see all this other bullshit that I didn't know that I had. Because it's been there so long and I've been walking around in the fucking dark. But now that the light is shined on me, I see who I really am. Now I have a choice. Now I could start dealing with this shit, or I could just keep running away from the shit and act like it don't exist. Now I could act like I'm oblivious to the fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like it don't matter. Like, okay, that's no big deal. You know, it is what it is. Y'all just got to accept me for my anger issues. Y'all got to accept me for my craziness and blah, 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 blah. Y'all know I'm touched. Y'all know I'm special. No, motherfucker, we ain't got to accept that shit. And what I mean, we accept this shit, but we ain't got to deal with your ass because of it. You know what I mean? Because you refuse to grow up, because you refuse to do the hard work, because you refuse to deal with your fucking issues. I ain't got to accept that bullshit. And when I say I ain't got to accept it, I ain't got to accept it as far as having you in my fucking life. As far as having you in my fucking circle. If you don't want to deal with your bullshit, you can't be around me. There's no ifs, ands, buts about that. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. Why? Because in my circle, it's just people that want to grow the fuck up. In my circle, it's just people that want to deal and be real and raw. In my circle, it's just people that want to be beacons of hope and love and compassion. You know what I mean? And the only way we could do that is by dealing with our shit. We can't just walk around like, oh, everything's cool and it's everybody else. No, it ain't everybody else. Deal with your fucking shit. Grow the fuck up. And you can only do that through meditation. By meditating, getting in alignment with God, Source, the Most High, love, universal consciousness, whatever you want to call it. That's how we see where we're at on our journey. That's where we grade ourselves at. As long as we're grading ourselves and comparing ourselves to other people, man, we're missing a mark. We're completely off track. You know what I mean? We have to do that with God, with Source, with love. Man, I hope and pray that something's been said that helps you understand that, man, we have to grow the fuck up and we have to deal with our shit. You know what I mean? Man, I've been on this journey since I was 24 years old. You know what I mean? As far as dealing with my shit. You know what I mean? Since I was 24 years old. I was reading all these books and all this other stuff. It was 25 when I started meditating. You know what I mean? And I still got shit I got to work on. That's why I'm still here. That's why all of us still here. Because we have shit that we have to work on. But if you're not actively working on your shit, what the fuck are you doing? If you're not actively participating in your growth and development, what the fuck are you doing? Gotta get together. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.